everyone, we're back for another investigation. This is Michelle. She is my sister and also my investigation partner. Yes. And
I guess on days when you claim me.
Yeah. She's my sister sometimes. So this is part 2 of our investigation from last week. So if you haven't watched last week, I'd recommend to go watch that one first. We are in a cemetery right now. Well, we will be doing a little bit of investigation at the Margaret Cox home. When I was doing my research, I came across this really interesting time in the history of Peterborough. So we are going to read a little bit of the history with that. There is a monument in this cemetery for the children that passed away. We're gonna do a little investigation there, see what comes through, and then we will also visit the actual site of the home, which I believe has been torn down.
The Bernardo Children refers to a group of British home children sent to Canada by Dr. Thomas Bernardo's organization between 1869 and 1948. Peterborough served as a major Canadian hub for this movement, specifically through the Hazelbrae distribution home, which is also known as the Margaret Cox home. So original estate name, the home was already established and known as Hazelbrae when it was chosen and later donated by Senator George A. Cox and his wife Margaret to Dr. Bernardo in 1883 for a receiving home for British children. While it briefly housed both boys and girls, Hazelbrae became an exclusive home for girls after 1887, with boys being redirected to a home in Toronto. Over its operation, 1884 to 1923, approximately 9,000 children passed through its doors. The original building stood on Congers Hill near George Street, but was demolished in 1939.
Life as a home child. The children, some as young as 2 years old, were often sent to work as indentured servants. The labor. Boys were typically sent to work on farms, while girls were placed as domestic help in households. Varying experiences. Documentation shows a real gamut of experiences. Some children were treated like family, while others suffered severe abuse and were used as slave labor, sleeping in barns and being barred from school. The legacy. It is estimated that 10% of Canadian population are descendants of British home children. And they were sent from the UK from
Orphanages.
So
a memorial stands in the cemetery to honor the girls and teachers buried there. One marker commemorates 31 girls and 2 boys. A second headstone commemorates an additional 13 girls and a teacher. Most of these children died between the ages of 9 and 21 from diseases or accidents.
Bernardo's homes were involved in the British Child Migration Scheme, which sent over 100,000 children from the UK to Canada and later Australia between the 1860s and 1948. So that's what we're going to be investigating today. And I know this is a very heavy topic and it's very sad, and my goal really in investigations is really allowing spirits a voice to communicate and tell their story, and to even hopefully move on if they would choose to move on, if they would like to move on and find peace.
Yeah, if they found peace.
All right, let's go.
I don't even know where we are right now.
No idea. Do we have a marker of where we're at? Oh, I lost one of the cat balls. Oh, that's the church that you said housed the bodies in the winter.
Yep.
Because they couldn't bury them because the ground was frozen. Only in Canada. It's crazy how every single one of these people have a story to tell. So right behind us is Little Lake, the actual lake, and in front of us is the graves. I don't remember if I've mentioned before, but we're not sure where the actual children are buried, but it said they are buried in section O, which is what we're sitting right in front of. And I also got a shot of the little child statue, which is actually to my right now. So we're just gonna do a little investigation and see if any of the children actually want to come through and communicate with us. so it's 12 o'clock.
All right,
So like 10-15 minutes.
We're gonna use the spirit box. And we have headphones, so Carly won't be able to hear what I ask her.
So, oh my gosh, I can't even hear myself talk.
Yeah.
We're specifically wanting to talk with the children that experienced the Bernardo home situation. If you would like to come and chat with us, communicate with us. My name is Carly.
I'm Michelle.
And you don't need to be afraid. Just want to communicate and talk with you. None of our equipment will hurt you in any way. You can pull energy from our camera and you can speak into this box here.
We come with respect and we just want to know your story if you're willing to share. All right, so I'm gonna turn it on.
It's loud. Thank you.
Hi,
Queen of the
who's here with us?
me.
Can you tell me your
Celebrate.
name?
Came to celebrate.
Came to celebrate. Yeah,
It's female.
We came to talk to you. What is your name?
24 from Manitoba. Manitoulin.
Are you from the
According
island?
to the ministry. Sad. And it was like crying, like sad. A male keeps coming through as well, but who's talking is a female.
What's your name?
CMP.
Is that your initials?
What's your name?
My name is Michelle, and this is Carly. You can talk to us through her headphones right here.
3-5.
Is that how old you were when you died?
May 1st.
Is that when you died?
Singing.
Do you like to-
Pennsylvania. Mission 1.
Ooh. Who are we talking to?
Information.
Yeah, we're looking for information on the children who were buried here.
Love.
Okay, so we were just filming. We just finished the Estes method and I got taken out of it because the camera turned off.
Camera.
It was a full battery. We really haven't used it much.
No.
I have no idea what just happened. I really hope that that makes sense. We're gonna watch it back. We're gonna debrief
Yeah.
in the car with a new battery. All right, so
Welcome
we're back.
back.
Welcome back. We're in the car. For you guys, that was a second. For us, it was a few minutes. So for me, what was coming through was, I feel like the children were coming through. Like it was a lot of female spirits, and then it was like a male voice was coming through. And the vibe I was getting from him, we need to watch it back, but it was kind of like one-worded short answers. So it felt very like no. Every time one of the like female child spirits would come through, because that's what it felt like, and that's what I was hearing, the male adult voice would come through. So I kind of get the vibe. Didn't want the children speaking. That was my vibe. Yeah, that was the vibe I was getting.
So at one point you did say somebody was crying, and then
don't remember that.
You said the word sad, and you said something about a house or a home. And then I asked, well, yes, we're going to the Margaret Cox home. Do you have a message? And then you said, I can't wait. And I was like, oh, like, are you waiting for us?
So interesting. Yeah, I don't really know what to make of that. I feel like the children are definitely willing to speak. This is a fresh battery. We're gonna head over to the Margaret Cox home and do another Estes. I will get batteries EMF for next time, but we will see you there. Want to do a cool transition? Oh yeah, I'll tell you where we're going. We're going left. You know all of the like all of the monuments and like that in the graveyard? Does it ever remind you of like Vampire Diaries and like thinking of like if there's ever actually vampires that actually exist? I wonder. There's many things we don't know, I feel like. We're going to Bernardo Avenue. At the top of the hill, I think. We stopped to get some sustenance. Oh, the wind will just take it. I don't want the wind to take my camera. Because it's in the daylight, you may not be able to see the cat balls. light up, but they're here, and so I'm gonna watch it back and see if they do light up.
So we are here on the grounds where the Margaret Cox home was, where all of the children were housed.
And in all my research, it said that the home was demolished in the early 1900s, but there is a building here. And that's why we were really confused, because I was expecting to see just like a field, but I believe it's a community center now. I think that's what it said. But there is a building built here, so I wonder if it's haunted on the inside.
Probably.
Yeah.
There's a lot of history here.
Yeah, it's actually really, really beautiful, which is very, it actually feels very calming as well. Like, it feels very calm here, which is, I love. If a spirit goes up and touches them, they will just light up, and if they light up randomly, then most likely a spirit has touched them. And yeah.
So we're gonna do the Estes method. I'm gonna go under this time.
Yes.
And Carly's gonna ask questions. And hopefully we get some answers and see who we're talking to.
Yeah, and maybe get some peace for the children once their story's told. Hello, my name is Carly. This is Michelle.
Panic.
Oh, I'm sorry. We would like to communicate to any of the children that we hear during the Bernardo home.
Come to or came to?
Yes, you came to the Bernardo home. We're just here to communicate. We come in peace and in love, and we would just like to communicate with you if you have anything you'd like to share with us.
Man.
A man brought you here? Is that what you're referring to?
Out.
We would like to communicate with the children that were housed here in peace and in love.
I just heard a boy yell, like a young child.
Is that residual energy? Were you in pain? To any of the children from the Bernardo home, if you'd like, you can come up and touch one of these cat balls and make them go off to
Haunted.
make your presence known. We are investigating if
Someone just whispered. I couldn't make out what they were saying, but it was really creepy.
Could be. Okay. You don't have to be afraid anymore.
Senses.
Psychic senses. I have some psychic senses. I can sense you. I can feel you. I can hear you. You're not allowed to touch us. You're not allowed to touch us, but you can touch these cat balls here.
I hear a lot of piano.
Did you play the piano?
Freak.
Don't really like that word. Is that what you were called?
Devil.
It's not very nice. Are you talking about...
One.
Didn't seem
Ungrateful.
No.
Idiot.
These are not very nice words. I'd only like to communicate with the children in love and peace. And I would like the children to come through, please. Any energy
More piano.
Yes. Any energy that is negative or not loving is not accepted or welcome around our energy or around this investigation. I'm communicating to only the children now.
See if I... something.
To the children, you don't have to be afraid anymore. You're allowed to be at peace. And guess what? You grant yourself that. You are in charge of your own fate. Did you know that? You have the power and the control to go visit your
More piano.
family. Yes, to go visit your family. You can play the piano for them. They can't wait to see you again. You can visit the angels of protection and love.
Go. More piano.
Yes. I'm speaking to the children that were housed here.
Next. We're talking to.
The children. We're talking to the children. Yes. You are safe now, and you get to be at peace if you choose to. You get to be at peace.
More piano.
You get to move on. I love the piano. That's so beautiful. Are you playing the piano for us?
Going.
You're going into the light? Are you going back to your soul truth? Yes.
Life.
Yes, life. Yes. And you get to have more life experiences if you choose to. You can come back if you'd like. But this lifetime is now over for you. And that's okay. That's okay.
Up to.
It's up to you. It's up to you to move on. You have the power and the control to do that. Nothing can hold you here. Nothing can hold you here, right? You're in control of your own fate. And you didn't have control when you were alive, and I'm sorry for that. It's not fair. And sometimes humans do things that are not fair and that are not right. But you are love. You are loved. And you get to move on if you would like to. You can be at peace now. It's okay.
Come toward.
Come toward where? Toward the light? Who is saying come toward?
Me.
Who are you? What's your name? I don't want to speak to you anymore. I'd like to speak with the children.
Me.
No, thank you.
Those something.
To the children of the Bernardo home, I have created a light right there to the left. There is a divine white light over there. If you would like to, you may walk towards that light.
Something water.
And go visit your soul and your family again. You can move on, be at peace. And
Go on.
That light will remain there for you. Okay? And that light is the frequency of divine love. It is angelic frequency of protection. You do not need to be afraid.
Go down.
You do not need to be afraid anymore.
Listen.
Are you listening to my words?
I didn't something. I couldn't make it out. More piano.
Piano is good. I think you like the piano. I think it's very beautiful. What does the piano mean to you, to the children? Does it represent love and hope? That's what it feels like to me.
Merci beaucoup.
De rien. I think I said that right. Were you French? Did you speak French? The angels are waiting for you. Okay? Yes. There's wind now. And I have the chills. But it's very warm out. Does this feel complete for you? Feels like our message is now complete. That white light will remain there until
Go ahead.
Until it feels complete for you. Okay?
Needle.
The children that were housed here. Is there any last words you would like to say to us?
Business.
Any last message?
News.
Thank you so much for communicating with us today. You are not allowed to follow us home. You are not allowed to touch us. You must remain here or go
Piano again.
Or go into the white light there. Thank you so much for communicating with us. This session is now closed.
They were way more talkative
That was crazy.
on that one.
That was actually crazy.
They were really talkative. It was definitely more male dominated,
Yeah.
but every so often there was a female that would come through, but she is so almost like Why are those going off?
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
it was that.
okay.
Okay. I was gonna say, I was like, the wind wasn't even making those goes off.
It was me. No, there was a female that came through, but she was kind of like background noise. Like she wasn't very strong. Like she was kind of just like, as if like she wanted me to know like she's there, like in the distance.
Adult?
Yeah. But like didn't really want to communicate. You know, like she would say something, but almost as if just letting me know that like she was there.
Yeah.
Didn't really come out, like communicate like strong, but like it's almost as if she's like, you know, I'm here kind of thing. She was just in the background. It was very male dominated. I didn't really hear any children. There was a lot of piano that came through.
I think that's the children.
Which is weird because in the other SS method that we did at the cemetery, I didn't hear any piano.
Yeah, I think the piano was I think that's the children.
And it kept coming through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wanna know what I think?
Yes.
So you said some words that I didn't like.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Devil, ungrateful, and idiot.
Yeah.
Right after.
Not nice. I shut it down very quickly. And I have chills on my back and I'm hot. I have like chills, not because I'm cold.
It's almost as if like that was definitely male and it
Yeah.
was a deeper voice.
Yeah.
It was different.
Yeah, I was angry.
Yeah, it was angry, and it was almost like it was saying it to the children, like how the children were ungrateful. Like that's how I perceived it. Was
Yeah.
like I brought you here and give you like if you know.
You also said
these-
freak. You also
Yeah.
said freak.
Yeah.
And you said senses. When you said senses and then you said freak. And I feel like that was directed at me. It could have been the children as well.
Yeah.
But I was like, yep, I have psychic senses. Because it said senses. And I was like, yeah, I have psychic senses. I can sense you, you know, da da da. And then it goes freak. And I go, okay. Okay. How it felt like every single time I was talking to the children, you would talk over me. The person that was coming
Yeah.
through, every single time I would talk to the children, I'm talking to the children, and you would talk over me.
And no names came through. I didn't get any names.
No. But I would try to like talk to the Bernardo children, and it was like idiot. And I'm like, try to talk to the children, and it would be like, and I was like, nope. I was like, okay, I am not speaking with you anymore. I am only communicating with the children. You are not accepted or allowed to communicate. You're not allowed to affect us in any way. And I was helping
And then I went radio silent, didn't it?
and then at the end, that's
Yeah.
when I thought it was done. But I was helping the children move on if they wanted to. Because my vibe was they're stuck here and they're afraid. Because whenever I was saying afraid, like you don't have to be afraid, don't have to be scared, the bad stuff was coming through. So I created a white light over there. And I said to any of the children, you can go towards the white light. And whenever I was speaking with the children and telling them it's okay to move on, it's okay to be at peace, it's okay to find your family, it's okay to find love, piano would come through, piano, piano, piano. And I was like, okay.
Interesting.
Yeah, so every single time I was telling the children that it's okay to feel safe and you're safe now and you're okay, piano, piano, piano.
Oh, that's interesting.
Right?
Yeah.
Very interesting. So I kind of feel like it was a little bit of a battle between the children feeling stuck, and now at the same time, what was coming through that was negative, it could have been an egregore energy too. It could have been the children created that energy because they're afraid too. So it may not have been real.
Yeah.
Like that might be just residual egregore energy. I was trying to empower them. I was trying to say like, listen, like you don't have to stay stuck. You have the power to move yourself on. And I was like, you know, this life was hard for you, but like, you know, and I'm sorry for that, but you're allowed to have another life now.
Yeah.
You can move on and you can choose to have a new life. I told the white light it's going to stay there until they feel it's complete and then it can go away. I also didn't like, at the end, I was like, oh, I need to stop calling them the Bernardo children. They are children. They do not belong to anything. They do not, their identity isn't that. Their identity is,
Sounds going off.
that's weird.
See, this one here is moving from the wind and it's not going off.
I did hit the table.
No. They're not going off.
Yeah, I think they like me saying that. Their identity.
Yeah.
Their identity is their name.
That's when it went off.
Yeah. Their identity is their name. Let us know what you think in the comment section down below. And
But in terms of first investigations, I think this one was pretty cool.
Yeah, first filmed investigation.
Yes, first
First filmed investigation.
Yeah, hopefully the children have found peace. I mean,
I do hope so.
that's why we're here. That's why we're doing this.
I do hope so. And the thing is like those words coming through, like devil and idiot and all that, that feels like residual energy. And what I've explained before about egregores is it will create itself into what a human believes it is. That's the thing with these investigations is I'm not really afraid of stuff like that because I also understand what's actually going on in terms of energy. So it's like when I hear the word devil, I don't really believe in that.
No,
so,
I don't associate it to the being.
No.
I associate it to an energy.
An energy.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. It's like
I wasn't scared. It didn't
Exactly.
like
But-
set me on edge. It just
Exactly.
kind of was like,
whoa.
yeah, like this was, yeah, it kind of came
Whoa.
through. And then the words that came after it, I was like, yeah, like this is
Residual.
negative.
This is- yeah.
But it's like it's
Trying
a
to
negative
scare us.
energy.
Yeah, trying to scare us. And that's the thing, it's like, it's known that that word puts fear in humans. So if there's
Yeah.
an energy that wants fear, it will say that word to get fear. But if we're not afraid of the word, it's just word. Also, if you caught anything that we didn't, please let us know in the comment section down below. We might have missed something.
Yeah, let us know if you catch anything that we didn't.
Yes. And now to the next clip, we will show the names at the front.
Okay. Ciao.
Oh, I didn't do that.
Yeah.
I didn't do the other transition coming back.
Okay, you need to do that.
Okay, I'll get better at the transitions, I promise.
Ciao.
I don't.
So this is the monument of all the children's names. Oh, you get the reflection, you can't see it. That's the building behind us. It's not the actual building, they rebuilt this. You just get the reflection off of it, but these are all of the names of all 9,000 children that came through these doors. Not these actual doors, but on this property. In honor of the 9,000 children who immigrated from the British Isles to the Hazelbrae home, Peterborough, between 1884 and 1923 with Dr. Bernardo Organization.